stay loyal, but you got to go. And when I say you got to go, you got to die. You got to get up out of here. So when it comes to TV shows and movies, we doing movies this time. We doing my man Kleinfeld from Carlito's Way versus Nicky from Casino. Once again, loyal but had to go. Kleinfeld, man. Shout out to Sean Penn, phenomenal performance playing the lawyer. This is an Al Pacino movie. I think this is kind of under the radar a little bit when it comes to Al Pacino and his gangster movies. You know, they always, of course, Scarface. Of course, Godfather, of course. But these is one of my favorites. If not, I might even slide this in between, man. But definitely one of my favorites when it comes to Al Pacino gangster movies. So, of course, I had to throw this in here, man. The game is rigged. My man Kleinfeld, he gets my man Al Pacino's character, Carlito, pretty much out. Carlito is locked up. But he finds like this little kind of a thing the cops did where this wasn't legal. And he kind of finds it after Carlito done kind of did like 4 years or whatever. And it kind of says, it don't kind of set him free, it set him free. He pretty much out of jail because the cops basically did a search where they didn't have a warrant. So whatever they found or whatever is not pertaining to Carlito, and they can't use it against him in court because they didn't have a legal search warrant. So now he is set free by the graces of Kleinfeld. Once again, loyal individual. This is where we get the gangster part. Once again, Kleinfeld is a lawyer. So you like, how can he be mentioned when he's not in the streets? He's not a street soldier. Yes, he is, because he gets himself involved with street shit. Once he starts to try to do certain things, involving himself with Carlito and what he is doing. Nicky, he all the way gangster. All the way. All the way. And he is protecting my man Robert De Niro's character. I forgot his name in Casino. But Robert De Niro is pretty much, he is like, he ain't really a gambler, but he a gambler, but he a good gambler. He pretty much this guy that knows how to make the best bets. And he pretty much makes the best bets for the mafia guys. So they pretty much got my man played by Joe Pesci, Nicky, protecting Robert De Niro's character because he's always winning the bets. And now they got him working at this casino in Las Vegas or whatever. But Nicky is my man, Robert De Niro's main guy. He is protector. He's pretty much his best friend. He always with him or whatever because he got to hold him down or whatever because the mob guys pretty much telling him to do this. Loyal but stupid. Kleinfeld versus Nicky. Carlito's Way, Casino. Once again, I'm going to play the clips to pretty much let you know why these guys do what they do and why they involved in these situations. Like I said, my man Kleinfeld, as far as Carlito's Way, he wants to be the gangster. Now you're going to be involved in some gangster shit.
Blow your fucking head off. Put that fucking gun away. Come on, go. How does it feel? Huh? Bitch, man. Fuck the street. Your whole goddamn world's this big, and there's only one rule. You save your own ass.
Not behind the pillow. This way you can reach for it quick. When they come in, you ready for it. So long, Dave. You got a beautiful future.
There's a delivery for you, Mr. Kleinfeld.
Adios.
Once again, man, my man Kleinfeld, loyal but had to go. He gets himself so deep into shit. He gets involved with a mobster that he is pretty much was representing. And this is all don't got nothing to do with Carlito, but it's really the situation that happens when he gets approached by the cops or whatever. And it's a situation about Carlito, but he starts doing this in the third because Kleinfeld has certain things he's involved with outside of Carlito. So he tried to pretty much get up Carlito. Carlito got nothing on him because he's pretty much been clean since he's been out. My man Nicky, though. My man Nicky. Loyal, but had to go. Once again, this is a loyal guy. He holds it down for my guy, but it's the things he starts to do while he's starting to hold it down. Of course, I got clips.
Deny everything. You understand? I don't want him bringing beefs back home, because that could really cause a serious problem. Got to be careful. He's not dumb, you know? You hear what I'm saying? So I set up a meeting with the guys way out in the sticks. I didn't want my brother to get fucked around. I mean, what's right is right. They don't give a fuck about... Ah!
You run, motherfucker! Tough guys, huh? Tough guy! You and your fucking brother! You fucking scumbag! No more! No more! You see? What? Fuck you, you motherfucker!
Loyal, but had to go. This man right here, he held it down for my man as far as Robert De Niro's character. Once again, the mob, they told him, I need you to protect him, I need you to make sure he's straight. He always made the bets come through for the mobsters, with basically making sure they got a lot of money, winning them a lot of money, whatever. So they wanted to make sure he was protected as far as Robert De Niro's character in Casino. And that's why they brought Nicky in to make sure he was protected, because this nigga was off the chain. He'd do anything, he was willing to do anything. So it was way deeper for the reasons they ended up killing him. It was the fact that not only that he was sleeping with a guy that was connected as far as Robert De Niro's wife, it was the fact that he was doing a lot of bullshit out in Las Vegas. They was pretty much bringing too much attention. So they ended up having to take his ass out. Once again, he was loyal. He'd hold it down, but he had to go. Kleinfeld, a guy out here wanting to be a part of it, wanting to be involved, but once the shit got too hot for him, immediately telling on one of the main guys he swear was his brother, whatever, as far as Al Pacino, Carlito. But when shit hit the fan, got in too deep. Carlito ain't stupid, by the way. So yeah, loyal but had to go. Kleinfeld, Carlito's way versus Nicky, Casino. Who am I going with? Man, I gotta go with Nicky, Casino. Kleinfeld, once again, he wasn't involved. He got himself involved, but he was a lawyer. Like I said, he wasn't used to nothing. Immediately, you know he was gonna do what he was gonna do. Then he was making a lot of stupid decisions. It was a shit where he was trying to get out of a situation with a mob boss, and he ended up killing everybody. But still, the mob boss being connected and having children out here ended up coming after him for being the fact that Carlito, a loyal guy the way he was. Once again, I got another episode I'm gonna work on where I'm gonna mention Carlito too, because we got to talk about the guys, the ones that suffer too. Same thing was this, but we got to talk about the main guys who go down too. So that's why I got another episode I'm working on. Make sure y'all come through and check that out as far as episode 2 of The Game is Rigged. But when it comes to loyal but had to go, Kleinfeld versus Carlito's way versus Nicky from Goodfellas, I gotta go with Nicky. Nicky was about that life. He knew what came with it. And like I said, once he got involved with my man's wife as far as Robert De Niro, he already took it to another level where it was already over the top. But then when he was out here just knocking people off doing what he was doing, pretty much saying that he ain't got to listen to nobody, he runs this shit, that's when you know he was making pretty much a big-ass mistake. Shit was going left. But it was not only that, it was the fact that this was your guy. This is your man. I mean, he the reason you even out here in Las Vegas as far as Robert De Niro. But then you start messing with his wife and doing all of that. Nah, that ain't holding it down and that ain't loyal. So he had to go. Out of both of these individuals, even though Kleinfeld was going to snitch, he was a dirty-ass nigga, but it wasn't nothing to snitch on. Like I said, Carlito was clean. Ever since he got out, he was clean. He wasn't doing nothing. It's one scene he in, though, but it wasn't his fault. But, shout out to my review. Y'all need to go check that out. Retro Carlito's Way review, the low-key cave.